whatever you think you might need. Always a possibility that you're going to need some blocks or perhaps a strap. Okay, and volume's good. Okay, and oh, mute. Everybody mute yourselves, or I can mute you. There we go. And then, oh, not myself. Wrong one. There we go. Mute all but myself. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Get comfy. Stretch your legs out. Stretch the arms away from the body as well. Focus on your breathing. Let's get into that zone as quickly as we can without forcing it, right? Slow breath in through the nose. Try to exhale the same way. And allowing that breath to come in and it start expanding the chest, the lungs, the rib cage. Getting to the belly breathing when we can. And again, don't force it to happen, but just allow it to happen. Check in with the body, kind of notice how you've been feeling today or even the last couple of days. If there's anything that was bothering you, take some time to focus on that when we're doing anything that could affect it. So you can always modify anything you need to. And along with that, remember you can always take things to another level, even if I'm not going there. So once you're got the breathing established, again, we're going to keep the arms away from the body for a few more breaths. And I'm not even going to turn music on today. I don't want to take any more time for that. So make sure the shoulders are kind of away from the ears, almost kind of tucked under you. Palms are open. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, you're just going to turn your head to the right. Just however far it will go. And then inhale, bring the head back to the middle. And then we exhale and drop it to the left. So I'm not even twisting to get it more in line with the spine. I'm just letting the ear drop over towards the right as I exhale. Back to the middle, inhale, and then exhale, turn to the left. And then, so we're going to do that a few more times. And inhale back up middle, exhale to the left. Inhale middle, let's do again right and left once more. All right, and then back to the center. Go ahead and bring the feet on the mat and lift those hips up and move them away from the shoulders a little bit. So feel like the back got a little bit longer. Arms are going to come alongside the body. Again, stretch the arms long and then relax. Eyes are up. Try to feel that the spine, the neck, everything is in one long straight line, and then each foot, each heel aligned with the center of each glute. We're still focusing on the breathing. Do that as often as you can. Try to keep track of it. It's a little harder, but if you notice that you're breathing too quickly or it's getting shallow again, just stay where you are and establish that breath again. So a couple more here. You're going to have that little curve in the lower back, but we will be working into that in a moment with some bridges. But for now, let's take one more breath here. And then the next inhale, just bring both arms over your head. Whoops. And exhale, bring them back down alongside the body. And right away, you begin to inhale again. So we'll take the arms back up again. Stretching through the fingertips as much as you can. Exhale, bring the arms back down. And let's go again. Inhale, reach up and over. And exhale, back down. And we'll do one more. And exhale, back down. Now inhale again, bring the arms up and over and just go ahead and lay them on the floor. Palms are going to stay open. You might need to bend the elbows a bit or angle the arms away from you, but as much as you can, letting those arms extend over the head. So the backs of your hands, the backs of the arms are close to or on the mat. And just enjoying that stretch, right? So the arms are up and over. Again, even if the elbows are bent or you've kind of V'd your arms away from you, we just want to feel this opening from the chest as it goes into the shoulder, into the arm, and then also wrapping around into that upper back. So wherever your arms can be to allow that to happen. 2 more breaths here on the exhale. Relax, let those shoulders press down a little more if possible. All right, take one more inhale, prepare, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring them back down to the mat. All right, one more time, arms over the head. Inhale, now exhale, pull your right knee into the chest. And we're just gonna keep that leg in for a little bit, wherever you can go. However close you can get that knee into the upper body. And then slowly extend the leg. As you do, start flexing. So the heel pressing further away than the toes, toes are flexing back towards you. And then we're just gonna point and flex a few times. Once the foot and ankle warm up a bit, just start to circle one way. And then the other way, same thing. So that was for the foot and the ankle. And then we're gonna let the knee bend and work the hip the same way. So we can't really flex and point it, but we're gonna move the knee around and kind of feel the inside of that hip getting some movement and starting to warm up. So do that a few times. 8 to 10 is good. I would say don't do less than 5, but if you're going really, really slowly, you might not want to do quite as many. And then go the opposite way, about the same. It should feel pretty good. All right, once that hip has loosened up a bit, we're just going to do a thread the needle, but keeping the foot that's on the mat, keep it there. And as you bring this foot across, you're going to use the same hand. I've got my right foot up. I'm going to gently press my right knee away. On the exhale, again, add a little pressure into that knee if it's still feeling okay. All right, release that knee, extend the leg up. See if you can take the hands just a little bit further down the leg. And then we're just going to start all over again with the feet on the mat. Take a breath in and out. And then the next inhale, bring the arms over the head. Exhale, bring the left knee in. Same thing, we're just going to keep the knee in for a little bit. Extend the foot up, same thing, right away going into that flex. And then point and flex, a few slow ones. And circle the ankle. Again, we always have to go both ways. All right, now extend just a little bit. See how that feels. And then we'll let the knee bend and we'll start working on that other hip. So start to slowly move the leg around. Notice what's happening up in that left hip. All right, going again, same thing. Quite a few one way before you stop and go the other way. All right, and then extend again, see how that feels. And then take that foot across the knee, same thing, thread the needle by keeping this right foot down. Left hand's gonna gently help push the knee away. I feel like it, I hope that you do feel a difference. I definitely feel a difference up inside the glute. And I feel it more on the one that goes across, which is the piriformis. Anyway, gently pressing, but not forcing it. Return to that breathing as often as you can. I don't do it as much when I'm talking, right? But okay, and then just one more little extension here. And then we're going to bring that foot back down to the mat. Check everything, make sure everything's where you want it, all right? And we're going to come up to some bridges. So a couple things to think about. We want to work on the flexibility through our spine, right? So each little part coming up as separately as possible and then coming down that same way. And then the other thing is when you're up there, I want you to really focus on pushing your hips up and letting these hip flexors stretch as much as possible, all right? So get the arms comfortable, back and neck comfortable. Take a breath in and out to prepare. So we slow down the breathing again. Now on that next inhale, as you begin the breath in, you're going to lift that tailbone. So that's going to push the lower back down, but now you're going to lift each little part up as separately as you can. Hands press down, hips press up. Stay there and exhale. Inhale, press the hips higher, maybe press the arms a little more firmly, actively into the mat. Stay there, exhale. Inhale, press the hips just a little higher. Now exhale, roll it back down. And again, isolate each part of the back as you can. Once you're back down in that bent knees position, just take a breath or two here. We're gonna do it one more time. Try to activate it even a little bit more intensely when we're there. All right, here we go. Inhale, making your way up. Slowly, slowly. Take that full breath in. Now you're there. Stay there. Exhale. But don't let anything drop. Now inhale, lift the chest and hips a little more. Press those arms all the way up to the shoulders, all the way into the fingertips, into that mat. Stay there. Exhale. Inhale, press even higher. Stay there. Exhale. And this is our last one. Press up one more time. Inhale. And exhale, roll it back down. Wow, that really got me warmed up. I mean, I feel like my whole body is like warming up. Okay, knees into the chest, and let's just roll that back. Now we're gonna let it spread back out. We had a lot of arch in the back, so now we wanna just let it lengthen. As you bring the knees in, you can move a little bit side to side. And let's just do a couple little twists here before we make our way up. So bring your feet to the mat. Have them touching, knees touching. So if this is a little bit more than you're ready to do, you can move your feet off center. So when we go to the right, you'd move to the left a little bit with the feet, keeping them together. And then we go the other way, do the opposite. So same thing, we're gonna have those arms away a little bit. Keep the feet and knees touching. Take a breath in. As you exhale, let them go to the right. Look to the left if you can, but definitely keep that left shoulder down. Keeping the knees touching. Inhale, bring the knees up. Exhale, drop them to the other side, to the left. We're going to do it one more time each. So you're going to get a little bit of time to improve that if you need to. And inhale, bring the knees up. So this next one you can do exactly the same way. Feet on the mat, feet together off center. Or if you want to go, if you're ready to go a little deeper, just bring those feet up. Same thing, just try to keep the knees touching. Inhale first. Exhale, roll them to the right. Look to the left. Inhale, bring the knees up. Exhale, drop them to the left. Looking to the right again. Extend that right arm away from you. Now to come up from here, you can either bring your knees back to the middle and kind of roll yourself up, or you can take this arm that's away from you and just use it to help push you up. And we're going to immediately come onto our hands and knees. All right, let me get my hair out of the way. So put the hands under the shoulders, and as you do, you want to spread those fingers out. You want to feel that weight distribute between the whole hand. And then the knees and hips line up. All right, so once you're in that all fours, you want to pull the shoulders from the ears again, lengthen the neck. Stay focused on your breathing. Inhaling to the belly every time. Exhale, contract the belly just a little bit. Inhale again, no spine movement yet. And then exhale, pull it in tight. Now inhale, ease yourself into cow pose. Exhale, arch it up into cat pose. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. So see how much movement you can get with each of those poses, all right? Use the breathing to help you. Expand that chest. Lift that tailbone as the breath comes in. As you exhale, arch that back. Hold the belly in. Head is just hanging here. We don't want to have any tension up in the neck. 2 more. Now inhale to cow. Exhale to neutral, but you're going to walk those hands out slowly and just melt down toward the mat. Notice that the hips stay right over the knees and the upper body moves forward. If you don't like your forehead right on the mat, you can use a little towel, or you can have one arm under, and then you're just going to have to switch arms at some point. You can also work the chin toward the mat. It's going to take you even deeper. But wherever you're comfortable here, and then just getting a little bit more stretch. Press the armpits toward the mat, maybe one at a time. Make sure that the feet back here are not lifting up, they're staying on the mat. 2 more breaths here. And then inch by inch, walk the hands back till you come back up to your hands and knees. Take a breath in and out. Next, inhale, one arm, opposite leg, lift up. Exhale, lower them. So you have to establish that balance right away. So make sure the belly is pulled in. You're working the core. Inhale, other arm and leg, lift up. Hip and shoulder height only. Exhale, lower down. Back to side number 1. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower. Other side, inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. We're going to do 1 more on each arm and leg. All right, now go back to whatever leg you started with and lift only the leg up. Flex it, push that heel away from you. Now, relax the foot. You can point it if you don't have problems with cramping, that's fine. But now, as you inhale, you're going to lift the chest like you do in cow pose. Lift the leg a little in the back. Now exhale, arch the back. And as you do, pull the knee under you toward the forehead. Inhale, extend. Lift that leg in the back. Lift your chest in the front. Exhale, knee under and arch. And inhale, extend back. And exhale, knee under. And inhale, extend back. Lift the chest also. Exhale, knee under. 1 more time. Inhale, extend back and lift. Exhale, knee under, and then just replace the knee. Inhale to cow. Exhale, child's pose. Let's give the hands a little bit of a rest. So either turn them up, maybe circle the wrist a few times. We'll be doing the same thing on the other leg. But again, just let your hands have a little bit of a break here. And then when you're ready, come back to all fours. So whichever leg you haven't done, again, get that body nice and straight here. Take that other leg behind you, pointing or just relaxing the foot. Now inhale, lift the leg and the chest. Exhale, knee under and arch. Inhale, extend and lift. Exhale, knee under. 3 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee under. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee under. Here's our last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee under. Place that knee back down. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, child's pose. Again, bring the arms in with you. So from there, take a little rest. We're going to, gotta keep my eye on the clock. We're gonna go through a little bit of an easy flow here before we stand up. And again, we're gonna do everything not too fast, but we aren't gonna be maybe doing some of the things as deeply as we would normally, but we'll hit a little bit of everything today since we need to finish in about a half hour. But even though we're doing that, be present fully in each part of it. Maybe we won't do something today that you really like, or maybe you'll be glad if we skip something. But either way, just try to work at whatever level feels good for today. After kind of checking in with your body, we've done a little bit of warm up. So take it from there when we start moving, especially through that flow, you know. If you're not feeling like going in and out of it in the most challenging way, you can just pull back a bit. So start by stretching the arms forward. And same thing, just press your hands into the mat, pull those hips back, and pull back. So you're getting that stretch right up into the arm and alongside the side of the body. Let your forehead rest on the mat. Take a breath in and out. Next one, inhale, prepare, tuck those toes under. Exhale, lift up into your downward dog. If you want to shorten it at first, you can do that. If you're ready for full downward dog, fine. But check in with the body. What are you feeling today? How does it feel? Tight? Great? Somewhere in between? Move as much as you want to get things stretching and moving and getting that blood flowing, pedaling the feet, shifting the hips, whatever you need. 2 more breaths wherever you are. Now inhale, move into plank, bring the hands out further if you need to. Exhale and lower to the mat. Keep those elbows close to the body. Inhale to cobra, start small. Exhale, push back to child's pose. Arms stay forward. 3 breaths here. All right, second time, starting downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Go through that one more time. This time we're going to end in downward dog. So go through that flow at your own pace. When you get to that child's pose, only a breath. Come right back into that downward dog. And then just walk your feet forward. Take your time. Come to your forward bend and relax. Hands can be on the mat. Grab the elbows. You can just let gravity pull you. Gently let the head circle a few times one way. And then the other. And then completely, like kind of lift the head up a little bit and then relax. Let it just hang. Take your hands right above the knees. Bend the knees a little bit and pull the belly tighter as you roll up. Keep your chin tucked under until the eyes are looking forward. And then we lift the heart, bring the shoulders up and back a couple times. All right, now, getting into our mountain pose. So remember, we always want to have the feet parallel to each other. Outside edges are lining up. If you have that tendency to roll in, I want you to tighten up above the kneecaps and have those knees pointing straight ahead. Shoulders back. Now, you can keep your arms alongside you for now, but we're going to do a little bit of balancing. So you want to bring your hands to your hips, you can do that, or you might even add them into the movement. So we're going to start out by just taking a breath in and lifting the heels up, and exhale, place them back down. And just coming onto the balls of the feet. Maybe if you're near a wall and you want to use the wall for that, fingertips lightly only, right? Don't hold on too much. So lift the heels up, all 5 toes, the whole ball of the foot. Engage, heels back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Sometimes the arms help by moving them forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back down. We're only going to do 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back down. And last time, inhale, lift up. And exhale, back down. All right, keeping those feet in mountain pose. I'm just angling a little bit because I feel like my picture isn't very centered. All right, take the arms up, inhale. Exhale, bring them back to mountain pose. Every time you do that, we want to kind of feel like we roll the shoulders back kind of quickly, right? We want to just reestablish that posture, stretching across the front of the body, contracting in the upper back. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, back to mountain pose, adding on this time. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, stretch over to one side. So I'm going to take one hand down to the outside of my leg, and this arm is going to stretch up and over. So don't bend the wrist. We want to reach up, and the whole arm comes over. And then inhale, come back up. Exhale, go to the other side. So once we're there, we take another breath or two. This hand is just for support. So wherever you feel like it supports you the most. And inhale, back up. Exhale, bring the arms back down. So we're going to do that one more time. All right, and you can do it in the same order that you just did. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, over to one side. So as you're reaching up, you're supporting alongside the body. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, go the other way. Same thing. Have that hand wherever it helps you the most. Inhale, back up. Exhale, mountain pose. Now we're going to move on. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Let's roll down the first time. So keep those hands close to the heart. Tuck the chin and just roll it on down. And then bring your hands to the floor. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward bend. Roll it back up. So if you want to let the knees bend, you can do that every time. You can roll down and up every time if that's going to work better for you today. All right? Take another breath in and out. And again, inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, rolling down again. Or if you're ready for that extension, dive forward. Again, come into that forward bend. Use blocks anytime you like. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, roll it back up. Or come up with that extension. Arms come with. Come back to mountain pose. And take a breath in and out. All right, we're going to move on. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, coming to your forward bend, however you choose to get there. Inhale, lift halfway. Now I'm going to use blocks here. Get the upper body in place. Pull the belly tight. Take one leg up. Hip level or lower, but energize that leg. Keep the rest of the body nice and straight. Bring the foot down before you lift that other leg up. Just check. Make sure your upper body is straight and strong. Your core is working. Other leg up. And exhale back down. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward bend. Come back up however you choose. Little back bend if you like. Back to mountain pose. All right. One more time through the same thing, and then we're just going to step into some warrior poses. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, lift halfway. Make sure everything's in place. Bring one leg up. Maybe you want to take the hands up. See just how does that feel a little bit today? A little balance. Bring the leg down. Make sure everything's still working. Other leg up, same thing. Play around for balance if you want, not for long. Bring the leg down, back down. Inhale here, exhale, forward bend. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, little back bend if you like. Come back to mountain pose. All right, all we're gonna do to get into our warrior work is just step. Actually, you know what, let's start in our warrior 2 today. Bring that foot to the middle of the mat and just angle that foot and then turn the whole body to the side. And then we're going to bend that right knee. Trying to keep the knee and foot aligned. Keeping the hips open. Now if this knee comes in, you can shorten the stance a little bit. But it's really important that we press the knee out, forward and out as we're turning that body. Arms are going to come shoulder height. Don't get tense here, relax. Look over that right hand. Come into your side angle pose, lean in, start by just reaching that left arm up. How does that feel? Now bring it behind you, try to tuck it inside that right hip crease and open this left shoulder as much as you can. And you're just gonna look up beyond your shoulder. All right, come back to warrior two. Side angle pose again, regular or extended variation. Inhale back to warrior two. And reverse warrior. All right, come back to warrior two, take a breath in and out. Now prepare, take a breath in, turn, exhale into warrior one. Once you get around, you might need to shorten your stance. Make sure those hips are squared to the front of your mat. Take a breath in, exhale into those cactus arms, so really lift your heart a little higher. Inhale, reach back up. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, reach up. Now bring your hands to your hips. Bring that left foot up or left heel up and come into a balancing lunge, whatever that's going to be for you, wherever you need that back foot to be. Front knee is bent. Back leg is soft, right? Arms are up. Take a breath in and out. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist and open to the right. If your right leg's in front, turn to the right. Left arm reaching front, right arm reaching back. Inhale, bring the arms back up. Take a breath in and out. Bring your hands to your hips. Push off with that back foot and step back to the top of your mat and find your mountain pose. I'm going to switch over to the other side. We're going to do everything on the other leg. All right, so let's go through one little forward bend vinyasa before we step into that. Bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward bend, dive over. Inhale, lift halfway. Remember, you can always use blocks. You can always roll down and up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, coming up. Again, adding that little back bend if you like. And come back to mountain pose. And then we're going to set up our warrior two. So foot comes to the middle. Other foot lines up behind it. Turn the body. Bend that left knee. All right, arms are shoulder height. Relax the shoulders, look over that left hand. Side angle pose. Lean in, take that right arm, reach straight up only. Feel that whole angle through the right side of the body, the right leg. Now bring this arm behind you. Reach around the lower back, try to get it inside that hip crease, and then rotate and open that shoulder and look beyond it. Reach the arm back up, and then come back up to warrior two. Take a breath in and out. We'll do that again, going into extended variation option, or you can just do this one again. If you're in that extension, feel it from the right fingertips all the way through that right heel and the outside edge of your right foot. And inhale, come back up. Warrior two, one more time. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, prepare, exhale. Now turn to that warrior one. Make sure everything's facing forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, cactus arms. As you bring the elbows down and squeeze, think of the heart lifting up a little bit. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, let's do that again. Inhale, bring the arms back up. Now, lift that right heel and come into a balance here. Do what you need to establish your balance. Bring the arms up, shoulders down. Take a breath in and out. Take a breath in. Exhale, rotate left. Right arm reaches around to the front. Left arm comes around to the back. Inhale, come back to the front. Stay here, exhale. Inhale again, bring your hands to your hips and push off with that back foot and come back to the top of your mat. We still recording? Good. All right, we've still got some time, so let's do a balance today. Let's just do tree pose, keep it simple. And we'll practice that supported warrior 3 when we go back down. But let's just start, again, remember you can use your wall or doorway if you're wanting that extra help. But wherever you're gonna start, always look and make sure that that mountain pose is as best as you can get it. All right, whatever leg you wanna start on, turn that knee out. If you want to keep the toes touching the mat, that's fine. You can go anywhere up into the leg that you like. All right, now stay tall. Find a focal point. Keep pressing that knee out. Keep pulling up through that little ribbon at the top of your head. All right, and then you're gonna come back to mountain pose when you're ready. Stay however long you like. If you're using the wall, again, feel free to turn the other side. Whenever you're ready, get the posture perfect, and then turn that knee out. Place that foot wherever you like. My tights are very slippery, but I'm gonna give this a try. Make sure you're not pushing into the knee joint. You can go right above or below. And then get tall again. Do whatever you want. My tree's in the wind today, I guess. As you come out of that, once again, I want you to come to mountain pose, wherever you are. Take a breath in and out. And then move on back to the top of your mat. Inhale, exhale here. Next, inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Hands to the blocks. Inhale, come halfway. Again, we're going to try to do that. Elevate that leg behind us. Keep working through the front of the body, through the center. Lower the leg, but try to keep the body in place and always double check before you lift that other leg up behind you. And take it back down. Inhale, extend the back. Exhale, forward bend. Hands on the mat. Make your way into your plank again. Inhale there. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Just for a breath or two in that child's pose. Now, as you come out of that, we're going to come around and extend the legs in front. You want to feel that you've got those hip bones evenly under you. Now, sit up nice and tall. Take the arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward bend, reach forward. Inhale, once you're here, lengthen the back again. Exhale, move forward. Feel free to use a strap. Maybe you just want your hands on the mat to walk yourself out, but we're really working on that long spine. And then notice when you go forward with that, how much more it increases stretch in the backside and the hamstrings. If you're way back here, I only feel this in my back. When I start moving forward and down, I'm feeling it all the way down the back of my legs. All right. Bring the hands right behind and kind of on the outside of the hips. Not too far behind the shoulders, so kind of under the shoulders. Now press down. Inhale, lift the heart. Face up, heart up. And stay, come back to center. Now, next one we're going to do as an option is tabletop. So we did bridging earlier. We got those hip flexors a little bit warmed up. Separate the feet like mountain pose and then bend the knees. So the feet are just a couple feet from your hips. Hands are going to stay the same place. definitely fingers pointing the same direction. Don't turn those hands out, even though it might think it's going to help you. It's not good for the wrist. So take a breath in. On the exhale, press the hands down, lift the hips up. Try to get chest, shoulders, knees, hips at the same level. They might be drooping a little bit, that's okay, but open that chest. All right, drop the hips down. For just a minute or just a second, take the hands up and circle them. We're going to do it one more time. If that's not feeling great today, then just keep the legs straight and just lift the chest up. So either here or here. Inhale, prepare. Exhale is where you're going to lift the hips or maybe just the chest and come into that tabletop again and press up. Don't let the head drop down behind you. Keep your neck in line with everything. And drop the hips. As you stretch the legs out, open them to the edges of the mat. Circle the hands one way and then the other. And then bring the arms up. And exhale just into a wide-legged forward bend. Not really a straddle. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, move forward and down. And just keep working on that. And then we're going to come back up, bring the legs together, give them a little shake, and roll on down to your back. Once you get down here, we're going to start by just bringing our knees into the chest. Start out by just pulling them in, feeling the back spread out lengthwise and widthwise. And then start to gently move it a little bit. Go side to side. And then we'll take both feet up. Flex them and point them however you like. And circle. Both ways. All right, let's go ahead and start all over again in that bent knees position. Get everything comfortable. Take a breath or two in and out. All right, next inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, pull the right knee in. Give that leg a moment to kind of start stretching. And then you're going to stretch your left leg all the way out. One more breath in and out here. And then the next inhale, open that right arm. Exhale, twist and pull that right knee across. Keep the foot touching the leg. See how far the knee can go while still keeping your right shoulder on your mat. Eyes can be wherever you'd like. I'm going to look toward my right arm. All right, now as you come out of that, you're going to bring the right foot across the left knee, thread the needle like we did earlier, but this time if you want to, bring that left foot up. All right, one more breath here. And bring your feet to the mat. Arms alongside you, take a breath in and out. Bring the arms over the head, inhale. Exhale, pull your left knee in. And give that leg some time to stretch. And then we're going to stretch our right leg all the way out. Once you feel that the front of that right hip has relaxed, you're going to take a breath in, open that left arm, exhale, twist and pull that left knee over to the right. And come on to the back. Left foot on the right knee. Same thing. If you want to bring that right foot up, you can do that. All right, uncross. One more thing. Let's see where we are. Ooh, getting close. Open the arms. Let's do a double leg twist. Inhale first. Exhale, both knees right. Look left. And inhale, bring the knees up. Exhale, drop them left and look right. And inhale, bring the knees up. All right, last time, rolling that back. And then we're going to stretch the legs out long. Bring the arms overhead. As you do that, inhale and feel that stretch from the fingertips all the way down to your toes. Exhale and relax. Let's do that again. Full body stretch. Inhale. Exhale and relax. And let's do one last time. Full body stretch. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Bring the arms alongside you. Getting ready for Savasana or needing to leave. But you do have time to at least have 1 minute here. So focus on your breathing and kind of just scanning through the body. Notice what feels good, better, different from earlier. If there's a little tension anywhere, you've got some time to let go of that. Just exhale and relax. Two more breaths here. All right, when you do bring yourself back up and go on to whatever you need to do next, make sure you move the body kind of slowly at first, and then make the movements a little bigger when you're ready. And you're just going to come back up. Take one moment, acknowledge yourself for giving yourself some time this morning just to do a little yoga practice. I'm going to say namaste. Thanks you guys for coming and joining me. You guys can unmute.
Thank you, Pam. It was